What screams, "I lost the argument"? When they go completely off topic. "I guess I'm just a terrible mother." When they start responding with, "Who asked?" even though they started it. Trying to focus on side points of yours that don't really have anything to do with the main point as a means of diversion. When they just start yelling shit like, "Look at you. You know so much. Smart ass bitch. You know this is why your ex cheated. You're insufferable." And loudly banging things, stomping, etc. When you're told, that's what they want you to believe. When personal attacking starts. Whatever. You're salty. "I have a right to my opinion." Of course you do. And usually at this point in the argument no one has said otherwise. But that doesn't mean your opinion is supported by evidence. Similarly, people tend to confuse being legally in the clear with being justified more broadly. I remember arguing with a friend that a particular movement was stupid. And he replied, "Well, the same right that allows you to criticize them allows them to do it." And it's like, yeah. Of course they have the right to do it, that doesn't make it a smart thing to do. When you start replying like this. When the ad hominem attacks begin. Nothing says, "I'm out of reasonable options," better than attacking somebody for their profile picture lol. Moving the goalposts and whataboutisms when someone has to try and change what an argument is about to defend it, they more often than not have lost that argument. Whatever. I don't really care anyway. Bringing up old arguments that have nothing to do with the current one lol. Edit. Lady here. Understand that they're people, of all genders, who don't know how to have a calm, productive discussion that remains on topic. Even if you disagree, just give the person time to say their piece and afterwards both of you can come to a resolution that is on topic. Forgive people because that is something that you would want from someone else. Don't keep a scoreboard of rights and wrongs. Writing off reliable sources of information that they don't like. Directing toward some other topic. When someone points out that you ate the last sausage and they know because there's half a sausage sticking out of your mouth, you've given up the game by saying, "Yeah. Well, what about the time you ate all the corn chips?" Separate argument. My dude. Whatever LMAO. I usually get into online arguments with people in video games where nobody knows what I look like IRL. Usually. They'll resort to calling a kid or a 9-year-old or whatever when I disagree with them. For such an unoriginal comeback. They've already lost. When they start the "enjoy your negative downvotes" logic. When the insults start appearing. Resorting to variations of "no you." I can't even think about this right now. I'm still mad about the last time you did something wrong. Who screams while speaking? When they tell you to do your research. A refusal to answer direct questions that are clearly designed to demonstrate the flaw in your reasoning. The only reason you have to refuse to answer a question is if you know that the answer is going to lead you to admit that you're wrong. And if you can't admit that you're wrong, then you're no longer interested in meaningful discussion. Ad hominems and straw man tactics. Oh, and slapping, punching them with the words, "Now look what you made me do." That's a big loss. It also makes you an idiot emo. Do the research. Like, no. You're the one who made the argument. The burden of proof is on you. This tactic is almost always used by people who value their fifis over actual data. Anti-vaxxers. Flat earthers. People who think getting a raise into another tax bracket would cause them to earn less money, etc. There's a lot out there. But here are some of my favorites. 1. Start using personal insults instead of actually trying back up their argument. 2. Looking through your profile for something to make fun of you for. 3. Trying to change the subject to something similar but also different. 4. You're just mad. 5. Kid, you're like 10. You don't know shit. 6. Start cursing you out. 7. Start using racial, religious, homophobic slurs. 8. If it's political, they'll call you things like libtard or Trumptard. 9. One of my personal favorites. Fuck you. Edit. Added a few to the list. When they start saying inaccurate stuff. You can't win against wrong. I understand checking comment histories if you suspect a bad faith argument. But using what you find as ammunition for a cheap gotcha is just tragic. When people start denying a source is valid because it doesn't conform to their worldview. Edit. Hey dumb dumbs. This is the default name Reddit gave me when I signed up. I just thought it was funny. Flat earthers are dumber dur. I get it. I'm not a flat earther. Reddit is. When they start bullying you instead of trying to prove their argument. Edit. Jesus H. Christ, I didn't expect so many upvotes. Thanks for the awards. You just have responses to everything I say for my argument. X said this to me once. She didn't get that's why I thought her argument was crap.